Hi, my loves. How are we doing? All right. I'm just coming in for a general reading, but this one I want to do with someone that you're in no contact with. Again, it's very general, so if this doesn't apply to you, sit right with you. You don't want to hear what I have to say. That is completely okay. 1 second. Sorry, I had to take a swig of water. My throat was all scratchy. I thought I was going to cough my head off. Anyways, I just want to do a general reading of somebody I'm in contact with. So again, even though it's very general, don't make it fit, and that is completely okay, all right? But let me see what is going on between you and the person you're in no contact with. It's kind of like an update. It's like you've been asking for an update kind of ordeal. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. You want to know, as I said that, you want to know how much progression is going on. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't make it fit. I feel like that is your energies, that 8 of Pentacles. Like, I feel like you have been on this no contact journey with, your person. I feel like the both of you are definitely respecting each other's space and boundaries right now, but it is very difficult. And now I feel like you're in a mindset of, I kind of want to know what they're up to. Are we ever going to get back together? If not, that's okay. I feel like you're very chill about it. Like this girl doing artwork right here, it's like you're okay with it. And it's more of a progression on yourself. I had to pause again. My neighbor was walking over to me, so I hit pause, and I haven't seen her all winter. I feel like, typical winter up here, like nobody goes outside. She was just checking to see how I was doing. Sign right there. I love her. She's really sweet. But she was just coming over just to say hi, how are you doing? But that's kind of the energy I feel like that's maybe the both of you in. Sign. It was a very short, sweet, simple conversation. It was just like, hey, how are you doing? Everything okay? It's kind of, that's how this collective is. But yeah, 3 of Cups. There is something to do with friendship right here. That's what I keep getting. And my cards are blowing away. I'll get those in a second. Ace of Swords. I feel like, again, it's kind of this collective is kind of coming out when it comes to this person. It's more about, again, you just want that communication. There's a part of you, I feel like you do just want to check up on them and say, hey, how are you doing? But I'm getting the same thing with your person as well. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles, but it's up in reverse. It's like none of you are budging. And I feel like the both of you are matching it. I feel like it's this collective right now, but I feel like you're feeling that, ooh, should I check up on them? Should I not? My cards are blowing away. Hold on. I always pick the days where it's kind of the most windiest to do tarot outside, but it's okay. It's beautiful, and I can't help it. Anyways. Who is this? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's kind of the both of you are sitting with this energy. You both are waiting to sit on the right time. I feel like mainly this collective, you're kind of chill about the situation, so I don't think you're as anxious to budge. I feel like I said, it's the both of you in your own right, but I really mainly feel like it's your person that maybe types something up and then deletes it, or they're just truly in their head about it. I'm using my water ball as a holder. The Sun. That's what I'm saying. It's a very beautiful reading, but it's kind of sad at the same time because I'm seeing 2 people that truly are anxious to talk to each other, but none of you are going to, none of you are wanting to budge right now. I got heavy Leo, Scorpio, Taurus energy. But yeah, the Tower in reverse. There's not too much action being driven forward. I will get into actually what is this person plan to do, because I always say when you're so consumed over someone for so long, eventually you're just going to burst, right? I don't think this is going to last forever with that Sun energy. It's like everything's okay. Everything's going to be okay. This is springtime, and I love this card for the Sun. I gotta cover her up, sorry, but she's just growing, she's blooming, she's blossoming, and I feel like it's this collective. You have grown so much because of this person, no matter the circumstances. You are exactly like her. You're just blossoming out, which makes me curious if this collective I feel like fall time was significant. Something, maybe you guys broke up, around fall time, you know, when in no contact, something significant happen in fall time, and it may have been since then, since you've really heard from this person, you know, again, very general, so take how that part applies. And now I feel like you're just at the spot or trying to find some form of light. You're finding your sunshine again. There's some about the seasons with this collective. I always say, you know, or fall time is kind of resembles that, you know, of rebirth. When something ends, something kind of begins, you know, heading towards winter. It's like a rebirth period, like the old you's kind of dying out. And that's, sorry, trigger warning, that's kind of what fall time was significant for this collective, because something fell apart, something literally did fall, and now springtime. But I feel like it's more about yourself and your personal growth that you're like blossoming. But in a way, I feel like you're thankful towards this person in a lot of ways, in some ways. Okay. Oh, then I got the 8 of Cups, but then, like said, the Star in reverse. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this collective, like say you go back and forth, like say you're kind of anxious to hear from this person, you want to message this person, but a part of you, I feel like, is losing hope in a little bit. And that's where I feel like it's more of your person. Yeah, because again, you're blossoming, you're healing right now. I'm not saying for, you know, this collective, you may be all the way healed from this person, but you're feeling good about it. And I think you're slowly walking away from the idea that you two would ever get back together. But again, I feel like you're at peace with it. Wow. Let me see now. What is this person's next intentions? 9 of Wands in reverse, but then I got the 10 of Swords. There's still a mask layer that's still on with this person. As I feel like it's a late at night type of ordeal, like when they want to message you, but like during the day or when they're around, you know, that 3 of Cups came out with, you know, again, there's something involving friendship, maybe when their friends were involved, because I feel like maybe that was a third party, or is a third party interference. They, trigger warning, I'm sorry, I feel like they don't talk about you. They don't bring you up at all. I think they don't even want to confront it with themselves. I don't think your person, as of quite yet, right now, at that 9 of Wands in reverse energy, is at that space where they're feeling everything. That I want to text, you know, my person, but then I'm going to delete. It's coming from a place of impulse and self-control. But I am seeing 2 people that miss you heavily, miss each other heavily, but your person's not, they're pulling off this, no, I'm fine. Let me see what else is their intentions. Okay, yeah, the Magician in reverse, like I said, they're manifesting you, but they're like deceiving themselves at the same time. But the world, a cycle needs to be completed within them. It still needs time. Yeah, 3 of Swords, there's still too much pain here. And again, I feel like this collective, you're just at the spot where you're, you know, growing or feeling good. I'm hearing you need to get through summertime. There's the seasons involved. Fall, something fell apart. Winter, it was cold and ice and may be painful for this collective. In springtime, or coming up within the coming weeks, you're just going to start to feel, what's summertime? 7 of Wands. There will be a little bit more fight. 7 of Cups. 7-7 right here. And then there's a 10 of Cups. It depends also, too, for this collective, I'm going to be honest, how anxious. That's why that 7 of Cups is up there, is more how anxious they're wanting to get out of their own way, talking about your person. Yeah, the King of Swords right here, okay? There needs to be that little bit of determination, you know, kind of a mind of their own. Right now, they are seen in a 7 of Cups position, even right now, as far as they're very indecisive. Let me do one more for that 7 of Cups. 1 second. It, like, flew, the Knight of Cups. They're saying summertime. Look at that. Summer nights. That's kind of the image I'm seeing come summertime. It's by the beach, possibly. By water, significant. It just still needs time, my loves. But right now, their emotions are a little too unstable. Okay, I hope this helped my babies.